Once in your life you find her, someone who turns your heart around, and next thing you know, you're closing down the town. Wake up and it's still with you, even though you left your way across town. Wondering to yourself, hey, what have I found? When you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, best that you can do, best that you can do is fall in love. Arthur, he does as he pleases. All of his life, his master's toys, and deep in his heart, he's just a boy, living his life one day at a time. He's showing himself a pretty good time. He's laughing about the way they wanted to be. When you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, best that you can do, best that you can do, best that you can do is fall in love. When you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, best that you can do, best that you can do, best that you can do is fall in love. When you get caught between the moon and New York City, I know it's crazy, but it's true. If you get caught between the moon and New York City, best that you can do, best that you can do, best that you can do is fall in love. When you get caught between the moon and New York City. Well, it's not far down to paradise, at least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find tranquility. Oh, the canvas can do miracles, just you wait and see. Believe me, it's not far to Never Land. Reason to pretend, and if the wind is right, you can find the joy of innocence again. Oh, the cans can do miracles, just you wait and see. reverie. Every word is a symphony. Won't you believe me? Sailing takes me away to where I've always wanted to be. Dream the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. Well, it's not far back to Santa Cruz. At least it's not for me. And if the wind is right, you can sail away and find serenity. Oh, the canvas can do miracles. Just you wait and see, then you believe me. Sailing takes me away to where I've always wanted to be. Dream the wind to carry me. Soon I will be free. I never had anything happen so fast. Took one look and I shattered like glass. I guess I let it show 'cause your smile told me you knew that you're everything I ever wanted at once. There's no holding this heart when it knows what it wants. And I never wanted anything more than to know you. I was swept away. No one in the world but you and I. Gotta find a way to make you feel the way that I do. I was swept away without a warning, like night when the morning begins the day. I was swept away. And so it begins, this journey of love. The summer wind carries us to places all our own. The words of a look, the language of touch, the way that you want me means so much. And I never wanted anything more than to love you. I am swept away. No one in the world but you and I. Gotta find a way to make you feel the way that I do. I am swept away without a warning, like night when the morning begins the day. I was swept away. about me has changed forever. Can't you see I'm swept away? No one in the world but you and I. Gotta find a way to make me feel the way that I do. I am swept away without a warning, like night when the morning begins the day. I was swept away, seeing my tomorrows in your eyes. Gotta find a way to make you feel the way that I do. I was swept away without a warning, like that when the morning begins the day. I was swept away, were swept away, dreaming of you, swept away. Lately, I see clouds of sorrow in your eyes, some deep sadness you can never quite disguise. Now I'm scared to ask what it's leading to, but I'm more afraid of not asking you. Is there something that you want to tell me? Is there something that I ought to know? Are we something that's still worth fighting for? Or should I simply let you go? Is there something I can do to reach you? Are we something more than history? I'll find some way to convince you to stay, if you'll just tell me honestly. Is there something left of you and me? You've got secrets you've been keeping for too long, and I'm going crazy, acting like there's nothing wrong. I can taste the truth every time we kiss, and I can't go on, at least not like this. Is there something that you want to tell me? Is there something that I ought to know? Are we something that's still worth fighting for? Or should I simply let you go? Is there something I can do to reach you? Are we something more than history? I'll find some way to convince you to stay, if you just tell to giving up, but now I found the one, and heaven will only know what only my eyes can say, and time can't take away.
I was a girl who trusted no one with my heart, and the dreams that young girls dream were just vanishing in the dark. Now I found the one, and heaven will only know what only my eyes can say. They say that I will take you
forever. There will never be anyone else in my heart but you.
and I will take you forever.
There will never be anyone else but you.
Anyone else but you.
Now my touch belongs to you, and I will always be your best friend.
Now my secrets are safe with you, and the magic will never end.
Now you are the one, and heaven will only know what only our eyes can say.
They say that I will take you
forever.
There will never be anyone else in my heart but you. And I will take you forever.
There will never be anyone else but you.
Anyone else but you.
Anyone else but you. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Take you forever.
There will never be anyone else in my heart but you.
I will take you forever. Yes, I will. There will never be anyone else but you.
Anyone else, anyone else. Take you forever. There will never be anyone else in my heart but you. And I will take you forever.
It's a brand new light in my life, shines after the candle is out at night. It's gotten the best of me. It's got my heart and it won't set it free. I just can't tell you why. If I did, well, it might be a lie. It's a long world we're living in. Got to have it from beginning to end. It's a long world we're living in. I just can't live it without her. Does anybody know how it feels to want her this bad? So bad you can give your life away. There's gotta be somebody somewhere who needs someone like I need you. I just can't tell you why. If I did, well, it might be a lie. just can't live without her. I just can't live without her. And I wait for the day to take her away in vain. And I realize I'll always feel the same. It's a brand new light in my life, shines after the candle is out every night. It's gotten the best of me. It's got my heart and it won't set it free, yeah. I just can't tell you why. If I did, well, it might be a lie. It's a long world we're living in. I've got to have her from beginning to end. It's a long world we're living in. I just can't live without her. I just can't live without her. Well, it's a long world we're living in, and I've got to have her from beginning to end. Well, it's a long world we're living in. I just can't live without her. I just can't live without her. No, I just can't live without her. Out her now. Taking my time and walking the line for someone who doesn't care. Taking my time and walking the line for someone who's never there. It's a fool's game.